Down. Simple. Okay? So his knees down, which means he's not putting much pressure into me. I'm gonna go cross collar and sleeve. The focus on this one is making sure that your arm is always underneath your leg, right? If my leg goes to the ground, it's easier for him to knee slice, right? So I'm gonna keep this nice and tight. So I'm gonna punch this in, plant my foot, and my hook is right here on the inside of his thigh. And I'm gonna pull him in a little bit and then dump him over to my right. Like this. Then I follow with the momentum with my left foot, and I go to mount. And I keep this the whole time. So it's harder for him to stay on his side. Here, 1, 2. I'm punching, planting, I pull, sweep. I keep that hook, and then I come up. So this is just a super simple one. Last one. All right, you're good. So, reverse del RIVA, cross collar, sleeve, punch, plant, pull, elevate, and then I kick through, and I follow up to mount. Okay. Question, and I'll explain. So his knees on the ground. Okay, so we're doing a little inversion. So if his knee's on the ground, right, I can't pull him towards me, but I can push him away. So we're gonna go ankle, and my arm is underneath my leg. I'm gonna go cross collar, and I'm gonna extend him out like this. So to come up onto my shoulder, I wanna bend my elbow like this. I'm bending. If I try to keep my elbow out, I can't come up. I have to bend my elbow here, and I'm rolling over my side here, just like that. So once I'm here, I can find his armpit, and I'm gonna roll through to my left shoulder. Frame against his knee. Now, I'm gonna lift this, push this forward as I put it into the crook of my knee. And then I'm gonna grab his belt or his pants. I'm gonna kick out and sit up. Then I can go seat belt, put my hook over, and I'm in the weak side. I don't wanna go strong side if I don't have the hook over the leg. So, extend, come up. That's important. If I try to come up here, he's way too close, and I'm gonna get stuck. So I have to extend, then my butt comes up. I can go armpit, and then roll through, like that. Frame, I push, put my shin in, I extend to my right, sit up, put my hook in. I'll do one more faster, and then one more slower. Okay, one more slow. We did this at 2 lunches. Everyone did it perfectly. Kevin did it good. Yeah, Kevin did it good. Extend, up, frame. I'm gonna roll through, frame, and I push his leg forward, put my shin in, grab the pant, kick and sit up, seatbelt. So I can't go to my right side because now I don't have a hook, and he can just hop over and then get his back flat to the mat. So I want to go to my left side and then come over to that. Okay, questions? All right, give the old college try. 1, 2, 3. Posting is, this happens all the time, right? So I'm gonna go cross collar and sleeve. So I'm gonna make him step towards me by pulling this in. Because if he doesn't step and I pull him, he's just gonna fall. So I pull him in and he steps. I punch and I pull, like this. Take him right over, and I come up. This is probably the easiest overhead sweep. Whatever we're doing, you know why. Good, so cross collar, sleeve. If he doesn't step, which he should, then I can just take him out. But I pull him in, he steps, I punch, and I pull, and then he's already starting to shift. Right there, I just bring my hips up, like a back and shoulder. Once you feel comfortable, just go for it. One more. Okay. Here. Pull. Step. Punch and pull. I want to pull him in like this. Nudge him. Then hips come up. And I end up in half guard top. Okay. Any questions?
How do you know when it's good to go?
So we'll do one at speed so you can see the weight transfer. Let's see. So what's happening is I feel it in my hand. Go ahead, Arno. I feel it in my left hand. So here I feel it, but he's gonna step. He steps. Now, when I punch and pull, I feel the load right there. There's a weight transfer past the center line where he's going here and I'm punching. That's when I know I have him, and then I can just follow through and then come up. Whether you keep your grips or not, I prefer you keep them and just take the momentum through. Okay? One.
Another question. So
Yes.
you don't care that his right hand is, because he was able to post on that one actually, but he's going over this shoulder.
Yeah. And because you're punching with your right hand, you're pulling with your left. Can you go bottom harder? So the main thing is I'm pressuring in heavily because I'm trying to block this space off. So when he goes cross collar sleeve and he pulls me in, here, now he punches. Once he punches and he pulls, now I'm off balance. Pull, like pull this one. Yes, I'm not off balance. So even if I pull here, keep going. Yeah. I might go to the right a little bit, but it'll still be a nice sweep. Okay. With your partner. 1, 2, 3. So it's very similar to the last one, right? So he's posted here. Because if I try to do the one we did on the first one, I won't be able to bring him there. So I need to bring him onto his knee. How do I do that successfully? So we're gonna go spider. So I feel a lot of weight and I'm gonna stomp and try to tilt him to my left. Let's say that he stays on his foot. I could sweep him over to this side by dumping him. But he drops his knee to counter. And now I can't go. I punch, and I'm gonna do like the first one by I'm extending and dumping him over. But this position is a little bit different because he has that knee shield. I just can't come up to mount. So I have to invert a little bit to get to my left hip. Now I can shoot through. And I can come up. And with that sleeve, I can go for Kimura trap. And you can try coming up without rolling. It's very difficult. But the moment I roll through, it opens up so much more for me. So here, and I like this. This will help prevent, even if I do like same side here or here, this is all gonna be good. So I'm gonna stomp down, try to tilt him over. He counterweights. So I punch and I go up and over. I can try to come up here, but this shin and this hand is gonna block me, especially if he puts his hands together, right? It's gonna be issues. So I need to rotate, elevate, and go to this side. Now I can shoot this leg through and come up. And then I can just feed Kimura trap. Just remember that if you shoot your leg to here, you're feeding deep half. I would even go over the top and then go for your Kimura trap. So I'll do one without stopping. Okay, so one. Reverse the RIVA, spider. This is a great position to be in for me because I'm controlling his hands, right? And also, if he gives me trouble, I can always go to standard spider, and then go to like my lasso where I'm threading in on this side. So just keep that in mind. So here, I stomp, right? If he drops that knee, that's good to counter. I punch, and then I dip him over to my right, this side. You can try to come up, but it's gonna be a little bit hard. I'm gonna rotate through, let go, and then I can come up. Okay. It's a lot easier in training. All right, questions? 1, 2, 3.